Alright, so first time doing something like this. First time doing something like this. So welcome to project that I've been working on. Me and a group of people. A school assignment. It's called the Jamaica Agricultural Hub. It's a platform for farmers and generally better serving improving the agricultural sector of Jamaica by providing digital solutions for farmers and so forth. Probably go into detail about it some other time. But for this aspect of the project right now, working in Windows Forms. Working in Windows Forms right now. And old technology, what the school assignment. So was using that a lot of classmates doing their project and they're really going in on the design or for right now I'm just trying to get functionality up and running. I'm tackling the e-commerce section of this project, e-commerce component. So page that it's related to e-commerce. I'll be doing that. It's not a full-fledged solution. Can be one of these days though, but for right now, that shouldn't be running. I should have some errors in my code. Oh, no errors. Alright, so as I said, I didn't start this as the start of the project. Let me check my recording. Okay, we're going. I didn't start this at the start of the project. First time doing something like this. So right now I'm validating this form right here. It's a payment form, a simple payment form. It calculates correct total. It shows these items that you agreed are the final things that you left in your cart to shop. Shipping address, these are some placeholders for now. We populated from things. So there's a form called FRM shipping checkout. Yeah, so this is it. From here, information here to over there. So the basic demo so far. Login isn't complete. Oh, I forgot that. What's it for at 5.6? I remember mine was working on the login. Don't mind that. There's a shop. This is the e-commerce section so far. This is what I've been working on. It's not all that beautiful, but it's functional. You can add products to cart. As I say, it's agricultural based. So add product to cart. It again should tell you that if you come to your cart right here, increase the amount. It reflects that. You need to have something written. You can type, and your amount reflects $100 per pound. And you can remove the item. Now, let's say I add 2 products. Proceed to checkout. I see 2 products that I've added. If I come back here and increase the quantity, the quantity is reflected here. Information. This is form not validated yet. It should carry me to this form right here. Where okay, so I have functionality that gives me this if billing address is not the same as shipping address. And still working on. There are some kinks. There are some better ways to go about it, but right now I'm just trying to complete this assignment. It's a quite big project. Has many other components that my group members are working on, and this is just one. I should say we're working on an entire solution. So this is just one project in the solution. We're working in C#. So we are going to be doing ASP.NET. So I'm just trying to get this out of the way so I can start that. I have a class library with some classes and so forth. So yeah, so as a validation, I want to ensure that if by default this is true, so I want to ensure that if it's still true, then all this information should be entered. So just some basic checks. So if credit debit, the object name is checked, then I want to go in and check if the card holder name is this is probably backwards. In general, like working from top down. Payment card number. Alright, so let's see. Payment card number one, I want to ensure that only numbers are entered so I could get it. And alright, so int payment card number equal txt dot card number dot text. Alright, so I'm gonna do a try parse here. So try parse. I'm gonna pass in. I should refactor this try parse returns a boolean value. So alright, I don't want to return I don't want to think there. So I'm gonna just put this above here. Alright, that's an empty integer. Work with default for now. This isn't complete. I should set the out to payment card number. Alright, so the try tries to parse the string. Everything that is returned from the Winforms is a string. So it tries to parse the string into an integer. It returns true or false or not. It's successful. And if it's an integer, then it assigns this variable, the specified variable with. It assigns the specified variable with the actual number, and in this case, a payment card number. So so in here now, I want to check if check if it's empty first or foremost. So I'm just going to use for txt card number that equal empty. Probably just should check if or it doesn't matter right now. Alright, I'm gonna check it from payment equal to 0. If it's equal to 0, that means it wasn't an integer. In this case, I want to show a generic message box. I don't know which one of the cases it would be. Show for error. Please ensure that an appropriate. I can't spell to save my life. I honestly don't know if to spell appropriate. I think it's PRO. Pro. Create. Because we didn't say Visual isn't the results with a code that have that spell checker. Value focus on that text box right there. So how do I focus on text box again? Oh yeah, txt that card number focus. Alright, so as I mentioned, I want to ensure that if this is checked, I want to make sure everything here is proper values are in here. So I'm just doing some validation for now. I'm still working with the kinks of trying to put my thoughts together. Oh, as it relates to shipping and billing address in the database, should put the billing address inside of the order. I was wondering where should I put the shipping address, if I should put it inside the order as well. The project was supposed to be simple, so I didn't plan to handle payment. I still want to store something, you know. Alright, so we'll see. Right there. Some space on this. My mentor. I'm kind of drilled white space into it, so I have to have white space. I'm being cool. You big up yourself, sir. What else am I checking for? What else is on this form? The expiration date. That's just coming in as a. I'm just gonna check if it's empty for now. I'll probably do more appropriate validations. And thing there. On the website with some JavaScript. Probably should implement regex and regular expressions in here. But being lazy for now. Yes, I do want that, but I want to show message box. Yo, Visual Studios 2022 IntelliSense is like really good. Using text version, the text version, that's alright. I'm not going to look back at it. I'm just going to type in my prefixes on my text boxes and the next value here, CVV. Okay. I should have spelled this is not generic enough, please. Enter appropriate value. Let's just go with card number for here. I want to do the same thing for the CVV. So int define, close the all lowercases for now. Then we're gonna do int. I'm working with the try bars. Not working with the return value of the try bars. I think I did some I'll go on some show you guys some code that I did. user controls. Change that section that was incrementing the quantity on an item. I think I worked with the return value of the try parse, which is a boolean, and so this is the code for that. Yeah, so basically what I did was I handled the final thing inside the text change. I'm working with a lot and I'm passing around a lot of objects as I'm referencing a lot of objects, as you guys can see. Mechanisms I'm using here is generally using some dictionary of sorts and so forth to get some of this stuff from all the products that you guys saw. Well, there's one product, but it's multiple of them rendered dynamically and stuff. So my database was set up out of there. Right, where is it? Server Explorer. The database is set up out of there. So I'm gonna wire up the database with my part of the project and get it up and running with some more. I wanna go in and alright, it doesn't look like anybody made any changes to the database. Alright, so I wanna wire it up with my project and get all this stuff I need to create. Yeah, so I was saying I work with the try parse with the quantity, got the quantity, and if the quantity is an integer, then I want to increment, we call increment a string, and then I want to set that the text value for that quantity to the value, right? So that's all I'm doing in the this is the button plus event button, the plus button click. Yeah, so after and then with my button click, that does the same thing but not opposite thing, the same code really. And then on there's a button remove, so I'm using a dictionary to track the product and their quantity using key value pairs. I have the product as the key and the value will be the quantity. Kind of rudimentary, but it works. That's kind of product solution. And so yeah, and the final thing now where I get the value of I get the value of the quantity and validations right here. I set it because yes, I also implemented to enter directly the number. So when I entered, so the text change is triggered when I enter a number and I press the plus button. Okay, so the plus or minus button actually goes back in increments or decrements the value and changes the text quantity to whatever value. And my final workings of that value is I work with that value right here. So whatever is in the so whatever I get from this, I put it. So product that is being quantity of the product that is being incremented, I set it equal to that quantity and calculate subtotal and so forth. So that's me using the try parse. I'm using the so I'll check if it's the value is an integer. So the try parse returns true or false if the value is an integer, and I need to ensure that the quantity value is greater than 0 when I'm doing this. So that's how I'll go about that. And so try parse, I'll do in CVV. So we go txt cvv.text out cvv, right? And so for now, just some value. I go to the VTDI. That's in Jamaica. I don't know who will be watching this honestly. I just decided to start recording today. So we're doing enterprise and of course got enterprise application development, and they're teaching us the .NET platform, well the old version of the .NET platform I'm not coming back to use C sharp. I don't like not C sharp. I don't like Winforms. It's not a technology I think I'll be doing using in the future. It's not a technology I think I'll be using in the future, so I'm not interested in learning the ins and outs. I've been doing it for a bit for school right now. Alright, so I said that I will be looking back at the. I'll just be using my IntelliSense. So what's left in that box? Card holder name. Let's check if it's empty. Doing a course. Could also use string that empty, but I'll be using that the empty quotation marks. This is screaming because it cannot equate the object itself to that, so I have to get the that text property. I have to get that text property, and that's I'm gonna show a message box. Don't have something in my clipboard. Yes, I do. Actually, come up with better messages in our box. Right now, told that IntelliSense and this shit is crazy. So that's part of the validation. So if this is checked, then validation occurs when the place order button is entered. Okay, so I want to validate this. So if this is not checked, if this checkbox is not checked, I want to ensure that they enter the values here. I should, and this is Jamaica, so I'm just working with parishes and whatnot. I'll bring this up somewhere. It's kind of the design. If it was responsive, I could have had. I could have enforced responsiveness, but honestly, that's just a lot of work for a technology that I'm not really interested in. Yeah, very lazy, very lazy. This is me setting the visibility of this based on whether or not this is checked. So this is in a panel right here. And so I group everything and just turn on the visibility based on whether or not it's checked. So where was I doing the validation? Right here. Alright, so else if I'm going to use that problem at that time, so I think I was going to use else if constraint. Better ways to go about messages and so forth. Alright, so this right here. Else if what are we checking? I think I call it. I don't think I had white spaces there. CHK. Yeah, CHK building is chipping. That checked whether this return is true, false, or not is checked. It gets the value. Indicate that checkbox is checked, is in a check state. So it returns true if it's checked, and so this whole thing but you create the true or false, or you don't need to set it equal to true. So if it's checked, I want to ensure that I'll probably copy this validation here and just add it to the right here. I think I'll do that. I'll implement on regular expressions. I had a team member of mine did some regex on one of the because one of his responsibilities was the administrative sections of the project. I think he implemented some regex on one of these files right here, but I have a master. I know of regex. I don't think the learning curve right now isn't going to be steep for me. I've been looking at it for a while, so why do I keep having spaces? I don't use spaces for that. Alright, so I want to check if why do I have full name right here? It's a problem. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you know he did foolishness when don't even want to spell first. Alright, so I'll go back in the code behind and first name. This is an if condition, by the way. That text is empty. Then we want to enter. I think I have something on my clipboard. Yes. Enter your first name. Let's see, these messages are. I need to start coming up with some better messages. Alright, intelligence. That's right. Else I need some white space, thank you. TXT. The last name, that TXT equals into string if it's empty. Help. What am I doing? Thank you. What's wrong here? Huh? Oh. Double equal. I don't exactly understand this error though. Cannot implicitly convert type string to boolean. So this would be setting it's in the if block. So I can't be doing any here. So I know that was the problem, but I wasn't understanding the error a while ago. So the final result out of this should be a boolean. There's no yeah. So the confusion was a while ago that I was understanding. I knew that because this is alright. So the final thing in here should be a boolean. So you cannot convert string to boolean and assign it. So you need a boolean value in here. So it's trying to see where the condition is and shit. So for the condition, you need double equal. That was the problem, but I wasn't exactly understanding what the error was saying, or why it was saying exactly what it was saying, what type of conversion I was trying to do. Because I was only really focusing on right here. And then the else or the if construct, really the conditional statement construct needs a boolean. Then all I was doing here was setting a text, so putting a text value inside a boolean, it can't convert. Did it say explicitly or implicitly? There's a big difference. Implicitly, yeah, so you can't just convert that. Alright, so probably if I tried though, probably if I tried to one boolean bool dot parse, it should work. Yeah, any number that's not 0. Any number that's not 0 is true. It has to be a number. If it's a letter, I think it will raise. I think anything that's not 0 is true. Surprising the letter isn't. Probably some logical errors that occur with the letters. But anything that's not 0 is true. Right? So converting the string itself to a boolean. Anyways, get back on track. What was I doing? I have something on my car. I had it on my clipboard, and I can just copy and paste what's right here. And alright, so we want, I'm just gonna type it right here. Just space, his last name. What else is there? From the addressed fields, I should rename. I have a lot of refactoring to do. I just be wanting to get this out of the way. I do like development, but right now I want to get out of this Winform business. I'm currently working on a Django project as well. Probably record myself doing that, but it's not an open project. I'm doing it for somebody. So this is a school project, so I'm okay with sharing it. So I have some projects I want to do. Yeah, some projects I want to do. Right. Back on track. What I want is street address. Okay. What are you doing, Matthew? Don't do that. Can't compare that text property right here. That text property right here. I almost finished with the validation for this, by the way. Street. Yeah. So would I reach further if I wasn't recording but talking to myself? I'm talking to you guys. Don't know who you guys are yet. As I said, this is the first time I'm doing something like this. So just an empty string for now. Nothing to don't anybody watch this. Check if anything else. So this is repository, guys. So we've been working like really hard at this project. I have 4 other group members. So there's 5 of us working on the project. And so this also is a platform and it has a blog component. It has an e-commerce component. It has administrative functionalities. It has there's something we've dubbed the grant component. What we're doing is facilitate grant funding for farmers. So we have a portal for institutions that provides grants. So we have a portal for our representatives of those institutions to be more specific. So you can come and post your grant information along with the application form and so forth. And the farmers on the system are supposed to be able to see it and download the application form, fill it out, scan it, re-upload the application form, and apply through the platform. And so that's the whole plan for it. It's a lot. It's really a lot. I want to open my Teams right now. I'm gonna be back. I'm pausing this. Alright, so I'm back. Went to open Teams. So this is the entity relational diagram for the entire project, and it's really had a lot in it. Alright. So this is what we've I need to add the things for like shipping address and so forth. And probably payment entity. And some other stuff which we've been really going in at it. You know. Change the date though. It doesn't matter. Top timestamp good. Yeah, so it's really a large project. It's the largest I've ever worked on, and I am group lead. I am team leader, so I have to be abreast with everything. There are a lot of forums here, up to 30 forums so far. I'm going to create some more, and then I have to do the website for it using the same database. Text, I have something on my clipboard. Some simple messages for now. I'm just trying to get this over. So I'm gonna try going a bit faster. The last thing on this is Matthew. Come on. No, Matthew Cole, by the way, guys. These guys, I don't know who you guys are really. I'm not even sure I'll be doing any posting of the sort. So Spanish. I'm gonna change city from city to town. I'm localizing. I mean, city is still valid. I'm gonna change it to town though. I'm using parish instead of state or province. Because this is Jamaica, we don't have states or provinces. Unlike Canada and like the US and Canada respectively. I think the order in which I said that was state and province. Yeah, intelligence really be at it, yo. Alright, so it should. Let's see if. So I'll say on my group. So this is being checked against the database. You enter this like weird email. I don't know why, but I'm not here to fight it right now. I'm just trying to use it, you know. Yeah, sections of it. So this is a user portal. Well, and so forth. So it's going on. Our group member working on it. In grant section, it's grants were listed up here. Navigation will be right here. Incomplete. Administrative. Yeah, so it's some basic and rudimentary stuff in the back section. My group member, I think he had a blast. This content tag. He had a blast in doing this. So I think here is going to be implementing search and sort by my section, the product section, e-commerce, the cart, checkout. There's some validation here. Oh, there should be validation here. Yep. So let's check if alright, so something is wrong. This is checked, so I shouldn't be getting that. Oh. Okay, I see. I see the problem. Wrong. It's not if it's checked, but it's not checked. If it's not checked, we want the validation, guys. Do a hurry load. We'll come back in. Add a product to our cart to go to our cart. Proceed to check out. Next, by the way. That's our card number. Let's try some letters in here. Please enter an appropriate card number. It does need a number. So it can't be empty, it can't be some letters in here. So it moves on to the expiration date. I think it's just empty, same thing. And this is empty, empty or not a number. And so I find some numbers right here. What type? 17/22. Let's enter card holder name. Okay, no problem. Focus is working. I should really get. I'm not even that much concerned about design. So I'm just trying to get the functionality up and working. My name. Place order. Okay, there's nothing else. If I was to uncheck this, I would need to. Do I need to does hurry load not work, or do I need to actually let me see if hurry load was a problem? Maybe I was using it wrong. Just 5.6. Password is test. Shop. I don't need to add anything to cart for this to work. I need to better user experience, so I should add that nothing is. I should add that if nothing is blah blah blah, then so to cart. So I'm gonna do that. Add a message and no items have been added to cart. Alright, so I'm gonna transfer some paper. Yes, click place order and will send you onto paper so you can complete your purchase of transaction onto the this is the same one shipping address. Ah, okay. There's a problem with hard reload, so all this should be working, guys. So all that's validated. So I'm just gonna copy the validation from here. I want the event next. What am I doing next, by the way? Oh, by the way, yeah. So I'm sending over. So, as I said, I mentioned earlier. Oh yeah. Next, I'm opening the payment form, passing in the shipping checkout form. Yes. Yes. What did I call it in this? I don't remember. Oh, I did call it shipping checkout. No problem. No problem at all. There's a mention here doing a lot of passing around objects and so forth. Alright, so you want to paste all of that. Oh crap, did I copy it? I tried to copy it. Oh. Sometimes I click word, I don't think I did. Baby. Alright, so it's not seen. Alright, so I don't think I named my controls. Probably the same. I think I copied over everything, so I did name the controls. But I think this is still called the full name over here. So I should. Yeah, don't know. Probably very tired. If I still, I need to validate the email address though. I should check if I proper. I should use regex. I'm going to use, on the website. I'm going to use regex, regular expressions. Yeah, I'm trying to finish the functionality for this section of the project. And so forth. I need to start working on the website. So we've been working on this project for like a month now. To start about the first week of March. They're about, I think, I'm not even sure. First or second week of March. So we've been at this for weeks. It's a really large project. My first project at this scale. I've done some other stuff, and I'm just starting out as a developer. For building, really. I've been learning for a bit, so I'm just trying to really apply. And as I mentioned, this is a school assignment, so this is a school assignment. But because I've been applying myself to, I've been doing some self-study and so forth. I'm some distance ahead of my bunch, really. Everyone can get there. But the work it takes is ridiculous. I've been static as a developer for a while now, and I'm really trying to get out of that ditch. So I'm trying to develop that stick to itivness, where I do things no matter how difficult it is. And I had a problem where if I didn't know everything, then I wasn't able to do, or I just was afraid, or I just gave up. Alright, so if I tried that project by myself and I ran into a problem, and then it was difficult, after a little bit I just did give up, and that kept happening is either I give up or I go and try to learn everything again, or try and go to learn everything again. Um, everything again, and I get to a place where I'm comfortable, and then I'll start trying something again, and then and then I hit another issue, another problem, and then it's repeated. So eventually, I just got tired. I wasn't really moving, and I think it was I just stopped applying myself. Um, so I'm really trying hard to break that now. Really trying hard to break that now. I swear. Intelligence for you guys. That text and that photos. Thank you. Alright, so I should be working. No. I wanna say else, so if everything was alright, then I want to open this form. I don't want the validation. I don't want the validation message to show up, and then as soon as I press OK, it goes to. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So if this was outside that construct right there. I don't know if I've been recording. So I've been at this on all. I'm looking for this. So it's 4 at 5.6. It's really a lazy bill. I remember I should be ashamed of himself. I might probably would have done something similar, I swear. So if I press next, as soon as I press OK, it goes to the form anyways. So the validation, the messages are there, but I need this in this construct. So I'm gonna just Control Z. Alright, so it won't go to the form unless all my implemented validations are satisfied. I'm just basically checking if it's empty for now. Okay, so it just should show me the message. Alright. Yeah, man. As I said, there's no regular expression checking if it's a proper email. As long as something is entered, the validation is satisfied. Lazy programming. Yeah. So that works. Alright. So we're on to something here. Sometimes it shows up all the way down here. Sometimes it shows up right there. I'm not sure what's the issue. Anyways, if you can't beat it, join it. So that's the validation for. So I should just check if anybody did anything. Yeah, so we've been at this for like 20 some days from like March 12. I think we've been at this for longer than that though. The first comment was a very, very long time ago. Let's see when he started. So I'm in cocaine, by the way. Yeah, we've been at this for 23 days now. Well, that's so long the repository has been up. I think we all started a bit before that and had to integrate everything. This is my first time really using version control. So, still getting the hang of this. This is a bad comment, by the way, Khalid. You shouldn't be seeing this on lib if whatever changes you did was on. I don't think you changed. Oh, you did change. Or, yeah, you probably changed. No, still a bad comment. Based on the comment message, everything that you done, the menu strip is in FRM, even the FRM, even there's in J Hub Winforms, not perfect. And this is the core class library, so I don't think this commit should have been on top of that. Git changes modified. Added validation. Should I just validations commit? I'm gonna push this right away. So that went through. Alright, so one of the things I said I wanted to do was like if there's nothing in the cart, then I want to show that. Alright, so I want to show that I want to give a message or some text on the screen. Don't want to use a text box. Text box is annoying. But some message just says nothing has been added to cart. Alright, so this FRM shop is the parent. Is a parent form for this cart. I'm passing it in. Parent form as where actually stored the dictionary that tracks the cart. Alright, so this is where I load. Alright, so I need to check if so on cart form load. I don't want to load anything on the cart. So I need to check if, alright. So if, let's see, the panel should have, so using a panel, so this is a flow panel and it's what controls my layout for me. And so every time, so for each product that's rendered, I look through for each cart each product in the cart, I look through the cart and place each of those items I was added to cart on that panel. So okay, so FPNL the cart. So this is the panel, flow panel object controls. Alright, so I should be able to check if it has any controls. So if FPNL the cart what those contains indicator that specific whether the specified is a list of maybe contains which is a valid indicator that the specified control is a child of Okay, alright. So if it contains any however user controls any cart items, alright, let's go with that. Shop controls that cart item. Any new. Alright, so this does not take a constructor that takes 0 items. What am I doing? So for now, message box dot show. I'm just gonna use this for now for testing purposes. No items. Alright, so it says this doesn't have any constructor that takes no arguments. So I need to go to this view the code behind. Alright, I need to copy this. Why am I passing product? Why am I passing cart? I think I'm passing cart because I guess I'm accessing some attributes from some methods from the cart. Is either I'm accessing methods from the cart form. All these forms are objects, by the way, so they have attributes and methods. Just as you're looking at here, these are constructors, these are methods. I think I'm accessing methods from the cart form. It's either the cart form or the parent form, because I can call the parent form because I have the parent form, as I mentioned before. The parent form is right here, so I can call it and access the methods from the parent form. Alright, so I need this on top. So I just want to know if I should have initialized component. That's very important. Why did I probably had it, huh? Yes, I did. I need to remove this. So I have some overridden constructors here by the way. I need some water. Cart, alright. So if it contains new, since expect something, I have an extra. I think this wants an extra one. Yeah. Else. Okay. That makes more sense. Let's see if we have something. I don't know what I haven't used that contains method before. But let's see. For at 5.6. Okay, so this is my live coding. Oh yeah, it's my live coding session. So I have alright, so my character ID. Okay. Wonderful. That is great. That is super great. Let me hold on. No, that's not great. Did I not add a product? It's not great at all. It's not great at all. I added a cart item. Alright, if it does not contain. Damn. Okay. Okay. This should be up here. I don't think the logic is right. I think how I went about structuring this is wrong, entirely wrong, as a matter of fact. Because there's no item loaded in, so if it doesn't contain any items, then it would not load any items. So you need to load the item first. If nothing is loaded, then I want to show the condition. I'll leave this here for now. I want to show alright, I'll leave it there. If alright, so this, so it needs to load the item first. So I need to call it load item. So I need to call it load cart method that loads all of this. So all of the items that are added to the cart in the code, they'll be rendered on the correct form. And yeah, so if nothing is loaded, then it should. I think that's it now. My logic was entirely screwed up already. Well, at least I know that the load that contains thingy works. I just saw it, the way I went about it was skewed. Shop. Alright. No items. Cool. Add to cart. Make sure that's added. Ah! Damn. That's too bad. It's not working, guys. It's not working. If alright, so if it does not contains I probably can check for the number of items. If it contains, alright, let me change that card, right? It's at the breakpoint. Get a better understanding of what's going on here. So I'll change the knot and I have some theories. Let me try to get this to work first. Alright, shop. Okay, alright, if it contains, cool. Alright, so what's this doing? I don't know how the comparison is done though. I probably shouldn't have put new one. I'm not sure. I need to. Alright, this is annoying, by the way. I'm gonna answer. Alright, what this condition come up to? So first of all, I need to see what this FPNL contains. Alright, so what is this saying to me? Talk to me. cart. There should have been an item added. Alright, let's take a look at all the attributes. Controls does have okay, so I probably should just check the count and the controls and get it over with instead of trying to. I think then there's an error with the comparison. There are contains object could be up. We're here. I'm just gonna check the count on the controls and instead of trying to, because there's no. I don't think there would be a user control rendered. This is an empty user control, so I don't think there would be the same thing. I'm not entirely sure what. For right now, I'm just gonna check the count. Let me just remove the breakpoint. That already is getting to me. Should I just? Okay. Not going fighting, my friend. Controls. So returns of are indicated that specified control is a child of. Wasn't exactly working. So controls that count is greater than 0. The count the number of elements currently contained in the collection. Alright. So if it's greater than 0, it should tell me that there are items inside of this. If not, probably should have read the documentation what it contains. But not right now. Really, what time is it? 9. Oh, I was really tired earlier. I was on the road and stuff. Let's read the documentation and it. I think I'm gonna. It's greater than 0. Okay. Let's add. Yup. I think we have something here, boys. I think we have something here. It's not greater than 0. Then I want to probably need to grab this condition, then put that should do the trick. Yeah. In my live coding session, first ever. How many? Oh, where's it going though? Damn. I want to post this on YouTube. I'm not even sure. Ooh. What do I want to do? I don't want to use a text box. I can't use a label. The labels are weird in this thingy. What options do I have? I need to be on the design to access the. What I want? Not the server explorer, Matthew. toolbox. Where did the toolbox go? Did I delete the toolbox? Come on, man. Why did I delete the toolbox? Okay, alright. View toolbox. Alright. What do I have? Oh, text box is annoying. The label just goes in the straight line. So it's kind of hard to work with. I probably can change the width of the label. Let me see some. I don't want to put this inside of this. It just might end up as a defeat my purpose of the count. This head. Let me see something. Don't want this to be a child of that. Can I have it over it? Location, dock. The size, padding size. Oh, I can change the width. Okay. I think I can use the text box. So I'm going to, right, so what the payment parts. I want to increase the size of that though, that's just small. I want to get this outside of. Okay, I think I have a solution. No, I don't have a solution for it. I think what's in my head won't work. I was thinking that I'd change the visibility, but the visibility I think will still have it as a thing there. We'll still have it as a child of the panel. I'm looking for font. Yes, I'm looking for font. No items are in your cart. Add items. Products, both products. Alright, so what I can do is alright, so I think I can render it. Render what am I doing with this? I don't want this anymore. Just free up my alright, so I think I'm going to put alright, so label should be an object. Label no items text equal IntelliSense. Okay, wonderful. I wanna change. Alright, so I wanna copy the. What do I have in here? Okay, I think I'm gonna add it to the panel just for little purposes. I think it's neater that way. Alright, so damn, what went wrong here? I think it erased. Oh, no the problem. I need to add some new lines here. Backslash n backslash n. That should do it. If the count is equal to 0, right? I want to go fpnl card dot controls dot add no damn items what did I call it? It's right in front of my eyes, you know. I think I want to change the property of it to no items dot text dot font dot size. Yes, thank you. Size is equal to, what did I send it to? 10 pixels, 10 point pixels. I think it's expecting a floating point. What's the problem now? Cannot be assigned. So our purpose gets okay. Gets it. Alright, no problem. Let's see what's available to us. Size. I want to set the size of it. Can I not do that? So it's read only, so it's gets. Okay then. Alright, so I gotta, let's see, I really need the size of it to change though. Font. That. That's what Google has to say. Alright, I'm using Visual C#. If I have a fixed size to show some information, I might be able to change the size of the font depending on the size of depending on the size of the information I'm trying to. I don't really care what you're trying to say. Alright, so in your form class, you can create multiple fonts, only ones that exist for the lifetime of the application. Okay, you create the font. interesting. Very interesting. Thank you. Let's see if this works, guys. So you Google as the answers. Should probably check Stack Overflow, but hey, it's Microsoft stuff. So let's create a font object. Text. No. Item. Text font. Yup. Equal. IntelliSense. Nothing. Come on, IntelliSense. Yeah. Come in this up. That's probably what's missing here. Alright, so I need to go back to Google. Okay, oh. I figured working with objects here, remember that. I think Microsoft. What am I doing? It's 12, so I'm going to copy this right here. Okay, sorry. Paste. So this expects initialize the new font. M size, one family M size, family name M size, font style, and particularly font of. So let's set this to 12 pixels. Alright, then I want to do something like, what's that? Font. Don't have that. Alright. So, moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. Let me just delete this from that. I need for the better with this email business. That's very great for now. You can't beat it, you giant. Ooh. Oh, okay, alright. The text showed up, but I think it didn't recognize the backslashes. That's a problem. Let me just test this from here. Add. Please don't show me any damn message. Yo, that's great, yo. That is great. Welcome back. It should. Okay, so I just need to fix the message part of it. Should get this off of that. Maybe it was the fact that I don't know, honestly. I don't have that issue with the backslash before. New line character, new line character. Should say, guys. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to work with a straight line because I don't know what's happening here. Let's see what Google has to say. Add new line and swear I can't spell. Um, okay. Okay, no problem. It's there. What the hell is this? Stack Overflow? I hope this is not a redesign. What's that? No, I need to know what's happening. No. Well, this is not a redesign. What the hell is happening? Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow did not look like this. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. This is weird, sir. I think this looks old. I think this looks old. I think I like the bit at the last Stack Overflow more. I think I like I'm having mixed feelings about this design. All right, new lines. All right, when you click on drop down up here, you can press enter and go to let's try it and it works. RN. Okay. Design time. Run time. Alright, so it's run time. I'm gonna add this at run time. Alright, I usually don't like adding. I'm gonna do some, let's see if I can get some string interpolations here. Environment. That's new line. I'm having mixed feelings about this. I'm really having mixed feelings about. Really having. How long has this recording been going on now? So been at this about an hour. For 5.6. Test. Let's see if this works. So. Nope. Oh, I don't think the new line was an issue. We're not seeing anything past this. So I wonder. Maybe need to change with the text box. Let me try something. Let's talk about it here. Not even sure the leaf is coming to mind. As I'm getting the text like I want to, but working with this label is now proving to be more difficult than I thought it would be. Let me see. I don't even know what to begin to search for. Alright, so we'll try working with Control Z and the properties. Alright, let's check out the properties of this. Get an idea of where. It's the size 250. 80. Not even sure how to enter that. Okay, 250, 80, no problem. I literally have a problem when I'm navigating tabs. With 250, text that. Let's me just get there. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking on the right. I don't know about this lazy programming. I don't know what I was gonna write the height separate from. Yeah, that's what I like right there. That is what I like, really. And surely that is what I like, I swear. Where is it? Oh, crap. I'm gonna give it some space, yo. Oh, white space is really up to my discretion, sir. Let's try this again. We out here, guys. Yo, man. Yes, sir. So I wanna set the visibility of these two items to false as well. You want me out here, guys? You're from Jamaica, of course. Alright. After add the text, I want to what did I call it? So I'm working with a label, subtotal not visible equal false. Okay, and I think it's a button. And the name of button is BTN checkout IntelliSense. That's IntelliSense for you guys. I'm really enjoying myself here. Kind of started off slow with the other stuff, but let's see. Hold on, so we'll try this again. Oh, crap. It's still there. Shouldn't be able to see it. Alright. What's going on? Where have I affected the visibility or something? I think I did it on pay. Alright, so I could probably set, but I should be able to change it though. You know what? Let me. If you can't beat it, let's try it. Let me think there. For now. Okay, that's alright. I'll set this to true. Crap. So this to true from here. And then I'll set design on this to visibility on this to false. I'm not sure what I was American though, but wait, did I feel like the thing worked because I did well on I didn't remove this while testing, so I'm not even sure if it actually worked. I was so happy a while ago. I forgot that I left that. I really hope it was working though. I swear to you. I forgot that. Damn. It's really funny if you think about it. Alright, moving to truth then. Part two. Well, what do you know? 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 It did work. Someone just fix up the text. I think I want. It did work. Did work. I'm happy about that. Text. I want to do that. I want to do this. Let me see if a new line. If a new line, the new line thingy still works. I should see two spaces. So the issue I wasn't seeing the other thing. I thought I didn't not until I realized that I was only seeing this alone. I realized that the new line was necessarily the issue. So I was going to test that. Actually, the new line did work. The new line did work. Alright, so I'm gonna go for something simple and remove the environment, that new line thingy. Let's put another new line. Let's put another new line, I swear. I don't need that. That fancy stuff, man. Just put two new line characters and we're lit, I swear. It was fun knowing the environment thingy though, so at least I'll have it in my arsenal. It was interesting to know that something like that was in this. Oh, this thing is really big, you know. I don't necessarily hate Winforms, but I don't really think I am up for that. Up for this, I swear. Let me see if I took card. Good. Alright, so what have we done here? I don't necessarily need to. I think I can revert the changes on this. What did I do? I should check what I did first now. I think I remember what I did though. Let's add a new constructor. I don't really need that constructor. I'm not using default constructor, so hey. Wait, what did I just revert the changes on? Oh, okay, nothing too serious. is it still in here saying modified though? I don't really get it. What it is? What did we do here? I did. I think I could have checked. This is one right there. I remember I use a dictionary. I was trying to count the dictionary as well. But hey, this works too. Definitely works. The functionality to show message based on whether or not items are in the cart. I don't know what's going on here. Still pop up and I get changes. I don't know what kind of message to write for a situation like this, I swear. Revert. Oh, it's no longer there. Hey, wonderful. I'm gonna push yo, I'm so proud of. It's no longer there. You don't have to comment, guys. I didn't have to, because I didn't know what to write in that situation. I swear to you. So our cart system is better now. I stuck over. really, really having mixed feelings about Stack Overflow business. You know, I don't. No, I'm not liking this. I swear to you. I don't know what's happening here, but no, this is not it. I swear. I swear. I like the all that Stack Overflow. I mean, I still have some beautiful design components on here, like this section right here, but this nav bar and this old Windows button thing. Come on, yo. I'm not digging the old Windows. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, Stack Overflow. Okay, Stack Overflow. I see you. I see you. Still have a lot of next feelings right there. The implemented filters. Okay, no problem. Where is Stack Overflow? I was really about to lose it because I could not accept that happening. Let's check where I'm at in their skirting. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now. Almost 2 hours. Alright, so I did what I did. Let me just review what I did in the last 2 hours. So I did validations and I functionality to show message based on whether or not items are in the cart. I think there's a flaw. In this though. I think there's a flaw in my design. There's a flaw in it. There's a flaw in it. I should have checked whether or not the cart was empty instead of the controls for this panel, because if I were to do something like this, oh, it's okay. Alright, so I'm reloading. Oh, so it doesn't count as a, apparently it doesn't count as a, alright, no problem. Alright, so I reloaded, but apparently this doesn't count as an item of the, oh, so it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's checking for control. Well, label is a controls. Is a control. Label is a control. Not entirely sure what's happening though. Hold on there. Oh. Alright. I need to get to the bottom of this. I don't have to change it, no. It's not behaving the way I thought it would have with the flaw that I had in mind. So I'm just gonna leave it. Shop. I thought the cash tag, I totally forgot that I had. Let me step into this. Execute that. Oh, I think it's fine. I think it's fine, guys. I think it's totally fine. There's no flaw. There's no flaw because at this point, right here at this point, after it hits this cart load event, the form cart load event, there is nothing inside of the panel, so it gets added, right? It gets added. Okay, so I was thinking if it was reloaded, it would be inside the panel, but it's only added if it's inside the panel. So I think it's okay. So I think it gets removed after execution. So it's removed each time. It's removed each time we come. And so if for each load is removed, and it does this back over again. So it re-adds it for each load. So because it checks. Yeah, man. Alright, no problem. No flaw. Alright, I'm okay with this. Alright, I have some oil I have to do for this now. Alright, so I'm gonna figure out my next steps and get back to you guys. Alright, so I was contemplating whether or not to call it a night or do something. I think I'm gonna create. Yes, I'm gonna create a managed products form for the farmer. Managed products, of course. I don't want to put no space here so to register on the git changes. So I was gonna close this. I am very satisfied with what's going on here. Validation. Alright, so I wanted to change this from a message. Alright, so the position of this. Alright, so I'm not liking how this like disappears, and so before I get to manage products, I'm gonna do something about this. I don't know if you guys remember when you start. So when I click on PayPal, a message box comes up on this separate, leaving this empty space right here. So instead of so I either make this into a user control or I think it will be cleaner to make it into a user control. Let's add and remove what will. What should I do? Can I change the visibility and add the text? And if I don't have to, make me the user control, I don't really want to. So I'm gonna take note of the location of this. Alright. I think I'm gonna add that text on the screen and change the visibility of this. And PayPal is selected. Alright, so let's try how much. Alright, so we just hit in 2 hours. I need some water. I need to drink some water. 1 second. Let's pause recording for a little bit. I haven't drank the water yet. I have shortcuts for this, so I don't know why I keep coming to OBS. Alright, so I'm back, guys. So I wanna put this text on screen, right? Alright, so I wanna do something like, let me just comment this out. Alright, I wanna get a label. Alright, I wanna get a label. I want a new label. I have a bunch of name labels on it. I'm not even sure if I spelled that correct, to be honest with you. What am I doing here? Matthew, come on. So, a couple things I want to do. Text. Definitely want to set it equal to this text right here. I don't want it that long. I'll see how this looks in a bit. Alright. Alright, well, let's want to test something for right now. Alright, I don't think I get all the text, but I just want to see where the position. Can I not change position? Oh, it's called location. We used all that stuff right here. I need to know what this location takes in. Over. I'm not trying to invoke it, I'm trying to set it. Does it not take anything? Get source sets represent upper in screen coordinates. I said, okay, it does get. Oh, damn. I should set this right. So it's equal to new location. Is that it? Alright, so how does this work? Let's get source sets. The point. So new point. Oh, IntelliSense was helping me out. IntelliSense was helping me out. Alright, so let's see. X and Y. Alright, so let's see what this has. Does this not have an X and Y thing? I don't think pointers what I want. Okay. Okay, it's on integer, but it's telling me that it's inside of that. Okay, it's telling me that it doesn't exist in this current context. So why is it telling me that this is a here's a parameter. Alright, so it's not a key parameter, so let's just try. So X $15, Y 161. Not even sure if this is gonna work, but does work. So why didn't I see? Oh, I wasn't looking at the right overloads. I was looking at any of the overloads, in fact. Why am I so off of what? was 161. Alright. Let's see. Never the first time using any of these. That's right here. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to develop, you know? I should be proud of myself because, trust me, I was not here at one point where I could figure it out on the fly. What page am I going to? Oh, all the way to I need to add a cart. Something with the cart. Check out, I need to add some items to this to get to. I forgot to add in my validations. Oof. It's a lot. I need to add the things. I know what's the problem, but do I? Do I know what the problem is? I think I do. I did not add this. That controls. I think control should be on the form as well. That add paper slip. All right, let's try it again. Does work. Does work, guys. It does work. I swear. I don't need to. No problem. It simply means that I can. I thought that this is funny. I swear to you, like every new instance of this, it does its own thing. I think it's, I think it's when that is. I have to fix that one of these days. Yeah, man. Alright, so we just need to alter. Alright, so before size, I think this also takes width. I need to look at all the overloads. So that's 2 overloads. How do I see the overloads on this? Okay. I don't want to look at this right now. Let me just take a good look. Oh. Size, right? So these are the overloads. I think. I don't even know, honestly. Okay, so width and height is okay. All this is overload. And no, these are the overloads. That's 2 overloads. some methods. These are constructors. Interesting. I've never actually looked into one of these files before. Width and height. For our last, what did we do? Why did we put the height and the other a while ago? We were working in car, weren't we? 250, 80. Let's see how this works out for us. Should I remove the text when something is clicked? I don't think I'm gonna fuss over there right now. Did I resume recording by the way? Yeah, so it's my live coding session. I've never been talking to myself like this before. Where are we checking again? Oh, it means we have to go through all of this. VBV. Alright. So the size of this definitely want to change. Click place or then you see on the paper so you can complete your purchase. The junk class has gone to the order replace. Thank you for shopping. I need to add hyphen, not two. I need to remove the extra spaces from. Alright. Increase the size of. And I think we're golden. It's much cleaner like this. That's where the message box was messy and this here so it was just blank. Alright. What I wanted to do was space between this grab. Oh no, this is the space I want to change. I think it's much cleaner like this. Probably add less new lines and so forth, but let's just focus on font for now. Font, paper. This takes in so that's the first overload. Family and font size. Microsoft. I have it over here, so I know. Don't want it this big though. See how it looks. I don't think I'm editing this. This is a live code session. The only thing that's missing is probably my camera. I'm not in any state to be on camera right now. So 5.6 test. Alright, so let's just go, shall we? Please. Yo, this is funny, I swear to you. I hope the hard reload works. I know what the problem is, really. I keep forgetting these things. That font equal paper that font. Alright, reload. Is there a back button? I need to place a back button on this thing. Yeah, I do need to place a back button. I love it, the back buttons. Let me just, our reload never really works well the last time. I'm not using the tag validation for proper email. No, I'm never going to do that, Not for right too, so. Alright. Here we go again. I hope the font size is alright though. Alright, so a few changes need to be made. I like the font size. I probably need to increase the width and height a little bit. Yeah. So I just need. Alright. Let's call this 300, shall we? And height, call this 100. Yeah, so I've been at this for like 2 hours now. Still need some more height. Probably increase the width a little bit. Have purchase come out here, so probably not look all that decent, but that's fine. And thank you for shopping to come up here. So. Height, I'll just add 50 more. Honestly, probably just 20 more. I didn't need all of that either. Was this all with height? Width is horizontal, height is vertical. So it makes sense. X and Y. No problem. 4. I want to post this on YouTube, unedited coding session. What's the password for this again? I did take a break. Probably call it a night after this. I wanted to add some more functionality. What did I want to add? Oh, before going any further, I need to pan out how I'm going to go about the shipping order and so forth. So because I can't move forward if I don't know how I'm going to go about it, and I need to facilitate payments. Let's see. Alright, that's alright for me. I've seen change the position at that time. Alright, so we change the mechanism. I need to stop using big words. I can't spell. Well, I think that's it though. Mechanism. Oh, the message is shown. Yes, sir. I should have removed the comment. That's fine for now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Whoever's watching this. My first live coding session. I think I'm going to rest up a bit for right now. Been at this for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh, I'm Jamaican, so we say 30 minutes, even if it's not exactly 30 minutes. We do a lot of rounding in Jamaica. I swear. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit this. This is live. Thanks for watching. If you're watching, I'm not even sure if I'll be posting, but I think I will though. This is Windows Forms, Jamaica Agricultural Hub.